Well, hi, this is Lance. Today we're having a look at this. This is a Neewer product that was sent to me by them, but I'm not responsible for, this is not a paid content, so my thoughts are my own, and as such this won't be a review, but we are going to look at this and test it. So of course first, I guess, unboxing is in order. If I can find my knife, there we go. Okay, everything in one packet. I guess we'll have to just get it all out of that one packet, huh? Wow, what a noisy unboxing. Okay, manual. A little ball joint so that you can have it off at different angles. Our power supply. What is this? Some little feet, looks like. Oh no, cable ties. The stand pole, the light itself, it also has mounting points everywhere. That's quite nice. I'm running out of desk space here, and of course a nice solid stand, which is nicely weighted. And that's it. Let's make for the testing. Okay, so assembling this thing is pretty easy. I suppose I should actually tell you what this is all about. Anyway, the Neewer NG01, which is a table light bar. It's quite nice because, first of all, you can mount it either horizontal or vertical, and it has actual mounting points. Let me show you in this one rather. Actual mounting points all over the place. So you've got at the bottom, which is your standard, and then both sides. And what it does is, forward, it casts a nice either warm or cold light, but it's just the variations of white. And at the back, it's got full RGB, so you can actually throw some light onto a wall or whatever you happen to have it in front of. Quickly do the assembly because it's not exactly rocket science. You've got your little ball head so that you can have your lights at whatever angle you want, which is quite nice that they include this. And it actually extends as well. That actually extends quite high. I don't know if you can see in camera here, but that is a fairly lengthy extension. But I think for demonstration purposes, let's just keep it down at its lowest so that we can actually see it. And then screw it in here. And try not to be like Lance and tangle everything up. Okay, it's in far enough for now. Okay, I'm going to plug it in, but I'm going to do it at this angle because I don't want to blind you. I'm going to try not blind you. Okay, let me plug it in. And as you can see, can you see? No, I don't think you can see. But the back is already doing the whole RGB thing. And then you've got sort of different patterns, and okay, the front is now on, obviously. These are all presets. Be interesting to see if the back and the front can be on. I think what we need to do is connect it to the app, because I see it can connect to the app. Let's do that. Okay, so let's see. Illumination. So on the back panel, the backlight board is on. And we've got it on plain blue. Okay. That's fine. Confirm. And the front, so we can have them both on at the same time. That's the question I had. Okay, let's put it up to about 4800 Kelvin. That's pretty all right. Obviously, the RGB side of things, you can put on various scenes, etc. And what I like is that it can be a proper desk lamp and still have your RGB flashing, etc., etc. up on the back. And it can be operated remotely, which is always a good thing as far as I'm concerned with lights going. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I've just set it up over there at my desk, as you can see over there, and I've actually got it as a monitor light. All I needed to do was add a little, if you can see there, just a little extension into the existing stand that came with it. And yeah, I've got it shining a backlight up onto the wall over there, which is quite nice. Obviously that's adjustable to any color or pattern or whatever you want. And then I've got the front part shining down onto my desk. Yes, I know it's messy, but you know, it works. And this is the most practical sort of thing that I could have figured out for my specific usage. I could understand it if people want to use this for maybe a face light or something like that, you know, for streaming and that type of thing. But let me show you at the moment the limitations of that. So over here you can see I have the Neewer app. It's the Neewer Home app on my Mac, which there's various versions for it. You've got it on your phone as well. And there is the actual light. But they also have another one called the Neewer Control Center, which this one actually integrates into your Stream Deck. So as you can see over here, I've actually got the light. See that big red light over there? That is that button. And I can just toggle on and off. No problem. However, there is no integration for the Neewer Home app as yet, so you can't really control it via something like a Stream Deck. It's not really an issue because they do have software on desktop or mobile that you can control the light with, but that's just something to keep in mind. You won't be able to, at this point, at the point of making this video, the software is not integrated. But I mean, if they're going to integrate that software, then there's a very good chance that this software will eventually get an integration with the Elgato software or whatever Stream Deck variant you're using. So, final thoughts on the Neewer table lamp. I think it's a pretty good proposition. You can remote control it. It is RGB on the back so that you can throw a nice display up on your wall for all that lovely bling for gamers. And of course, you can display down on your desk or forward if you're using it as a streaming light. It is a little bit pricey for my liking. It's 100 euros if you do want to purchase it. As with most Neewer stuff, you can get cheaper variants, but this does work. It's I've had that light up the back there for a considerable amount of time, and it's never started dropping connection or anything like that. It's always connected very well. So I see that this would probably do the same. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the Neewer table lamp. If you did, please like, subscribe, all those lovely YouTuber things. I, of course, will have affiliate links down below if you do want to have a look at these products or this particular product. If so, it does help the channel. Thank you very much, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.